Hi everyone. Hey, it's Steve with the Finding Men's Peace. How are you doing out there? So, as I mentioned in the title, you can be your ideal age at whatever age you are. Physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And what drove this home for me is I was listening to some music yesterday, and a song I really like. I've liked it for a long time. Is Drops of Jupiter by Train. In fact, I posted a video about it earlier this week. So I'm on a roll with Drops of Jupiter, but here it is. Here's the deal. Um, when you really listen to those lyrics, first of all, that song to me from day one when it was released felt like it could have been a song that was popular when I was a teenager. Just to me, the way the music sounds, the words, the voices, I mean, it just sounds like a song that could have been popular when I was a teenager. And so I was listening to it yesterday, and if you listen to those words, there's some really deep words in that song. And when I was listening to it, it took me back to when I was a teenager. It took me back to when I was 15 years old. And so I say you can be your ideal age at any age. And the reason I'm saying this is that 15 was one of my ideal ages, one of the best years of my life. I mean, just one of those years where everything just flowed. It was just an easy year for me. Um, I was running cross country. It was my first year of high school, which was 10th grade, because back then our junior high was eighth and ninth, and then you went transitioned to high school in 10th grade. So I was a sophomore. I was the youngest class on campus in high school, and it was my best year of high school. Sophomore year, running cross country, in marching band, great group of friends, multiple groups of friends. Um, And when I heard that song yesterday, it took me back to that being 15 years old. I cried because I realized that sense of ease, that way I felt, that energy I had when I was 15, I have it again. And I'm getting emotional right now about it. I'm 52 years old, and I'm feeling a level of energy that I that I that I felt when I was 15, and I'm feeling it everywhere, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Yeah, even at 15, I was a spiritual being and even recognized it, and I'm feeling it just as even more now at 52 than I was at 15. But I'm feeling physically like I felt when I was 15. I'm feeling mentally and emotionally like I was 15. Like, yeah, I mean, life isn't perfect. Life wasn't perfect when I was 15. I had 15-year-old problems when I was 15 years old, and those are big problems when you're 15 years old. You don't know any different, but I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. There was nothing about my life I did not love when I was 15, and that's what's happening to me right now at 52. And no matter what, I mean, there's some crazy shit going on in the world right now, and I'm still feeling that way. I'm still feeling that way about being 52 and this being an ideal age for me, and basically from now on, every age is going to feel that way. I'm not going back. For most of my adult life, I I felt trapped by certain things. I felt like I had to have this type of career. I had to be this way. I had to have this type of relationship. I had to have these things. And it was weighing me down. It was pushing me down. It was weighing on my shoulders. And it wasn't until I did the work to break out of that things started to improve. And I cannot recommend enough to everybody out there. And of course, I'm speaking to men mostly, but women too. Look for what you can do in your life that will get you back to that level of energy that you felt when you were at whatever ideal time in your life you remember. There's some time in your life that felt ideal if today doesn't. look for ways you can get back to that energy. And here's the deal for you men out there, that I'm here to help. I'm here to coach. I'm here to help you make that transition so that you're back to feeling like you're that in that ideal part of your life. And so you're back to feeling that energy you felt when you were 15 or whatever your ideal age was, or whatever your ideal ages were. And I've gone through some pretty serious shit, and that's one of the reasons that I'm in a position to help you. I have been through 2 divorces, and I'm at a point where I see the lessons that were there for me to learn in those relationships, and I'm ready to move forward. I'm not letting those past relationships and what could be viewed and what many would view as failures. I'm not letting those hold me back from future relationships. I'm letting them help me in those new relationships whenever those happen, wherever they are, whoever they're with. But you have to get to a point where you can see that. So I've been through 2 divorces. I've been through periods of very high anxiety with that at 2 points in my life. Once when I was 23, and again when I was 31, 32. That anxiety was so bad that I had panic attacks. And up until very recently, I still had to watch my anxiety, um, because at least I knew my warning signs and I could get past it. But what I'm telling you this because I've dealt with some stuff, and my life hasn't been easy. And I am at 52, realizing that I feel as strong physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually as I ever have. And especially looking back at that 15-year-old self. I back then, again, like I said, yes, I had 15-year-old problems, but I dealt with them and I got through them, and I still experience joy to its fullest at 15. And I'm doing that now at 52. I have 52-year-old problems, and I've come through a lot of problems between 15 and 52, and I still have 52-year-old issues to deal with, but they don't hold me back. I deal with them, and I move forward with joy, regardless of what's happening in the world right now. So, I mean, not regardless, but along with what's happening in the world right now. Um, I'm here to tell you, you can do this too. So, and the fact that I've lived through those things will help you if you work with me, because I can help you. I know what it's like. I know what it's like, and it's a safe place. As a coach, everything that happens in the coaching platform between you and me is confidential, and we just work together on it. I help you come to your best solutions. My solutions, what work best for me isn't necessarily going to work best for you, and I help you find what's going to work best for you. So I mention all this because it's possible for you too. You see how emotional I've been in this video. I came close to tears twice because I'm so full of joy right now because of where I am and where I see things, and how I know that what's happening in the world today is here to teach. It's here to teach everyone, me, you, everyone else, and I'm here to help you learn from what's happening in the world today too. Learn your lessons, not my lessons. Learn the lessons that you are here to get from that. Okay, so I encourage all men to take a look at my website to learn more about finding men's peace. The website is peacefulmen.com, and you actually see it here on the video. I'm going to leave a link to it in the comments, and I encourage you to take a look at it. Reach out to me via comment, via personal message, via signing up for my newsletter on my website. All right. You can feel the way I feel, and I can help you get there. So thank you. Have a great day. Thank you for listening. I love you.